Welcome to the reading of the Times Reporter newspaper for Wednesday, May 27th. This is PM. We'll begin today's reading with the area deaths. Agnes A. Helmsdorfer, 90 years old, of Columbus and a longtime resident of Dover, died Monday, May 18th at Riverside Methodist Hospital following an extended period of declining health. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a private family service at the Toll & Herzig Funeral Home and Crematory in Dover. We are inviting anyone who would like to view the service to join us online on either the link that will be posted on the Toll & Herzig Facebook page this Saturday, May 30th, 2020, beginning at noon. Henry J. Hirschberger, 83, of 4552 TR 366 Millersburg, died Tuesday, May 26th, following a 3-month illness. Funeral services will be held on Thursday, May 28th at the home. Friends may call anytime after 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Myron Mike Slater, Sr., 79, of New Philadelphia, passed away at his home early on Monday, May 25th. A private graveside service will take place. Karen A. Smith, 73, of Dover, passed away peacefully in her home on Monday, May 25th, following an apparent cardiac episode. A public graveside service will be held Friday, May 29th at 1 p.m. in East Avenue Cemetery at New Philadelphia. Mary D. Weaver, 87, of Sarasota, Florida, went home to be with the Lord on May 25th. Surrounded by her family at home, there will be a private graveside service. Well, my friends, that concludes the death notices for Wednesday, May 27th. Let's begin our first article. Record tied for high heat in New Philadelphia at 90 degrees by Lee Morrison. It was almost as hot as it seemed to be today. Tuesday afternoon's 90-degree high in New Philadelphia tied the record high for May 26, according to Tuscarora's Weather Network. The record was set in 1975. However, the feel-like temperature at 90 degrees was 88 and 89. Well, let's move on. That was good news, wasn't it? The Tuscarawas County Health Department will offer COVID-19 testing for county residents on Monday. In Dover, the Tuscarawas County Health Department will begin offering on-site drive-up COVID-19 testing on Monday. The testing will be provided to Tuscarawas County residents Monday through Thursday by appointment only, with or without a doctor's order, at 897 East Iron Avenue in Dover. The COVID-19 testing is being offered for those with current infection. There are not antibody tests meant to be determined whether there has been a past infection. Tuscarawas County residents who have a fever, cough, or other symptoms might have COVID-19. Most people have mild illness and are able to recover at home. Those who have had severe symptoms that include an emergency warning sign, including trouble breathing, should get medical attention right away. Symptoms that may warrant a test include cough, shortness of breath, fever, chills, fatigue, muscle ache, sore throat, headache, vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, a recent loss of taste or smell, or confusion, particularly in older adults. Tuscarora County residents with any of the above symptoms may call 330-343-5555, extension 100. That's 330-343-5555, extension 100, between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., Monday through Thursday, for a confidential screening to determine testing eligibility. There is no upfront cost for testing. Medical insurance is not needed to get tested. However, health insurance will be billed for those who have insurance. Testing is not available on a walk-in basis. Only those with pre-established appointments will be tested. Patients with appointments must travel in their personal vehicle, and the testing will be done while the patient remains seated in their vehicle. Test results are typically available in 3 to 5 days. It is crucial to ramp up testing in Tuscarawas County so we can get a more accurate idea of the spread of COVID-19 in our community, said Katie Seawald, Tuscarawas County Health Commissioner. It is also crucial for everyone in the community to have access to testing to better protect themselves and their families. Absolutely. Moving on, 2 injured after car crashes while pursued by a deputy Tuesday afternoon by Nancy Molnar. In Sugar Creek, a 28-year-old man being pursued by a deputy sheriff hit a Millersburg man's truck on State Route 39 on Tuesday afternoon, according to an officer with the Tuscarora County Sheriff's Office. The crash occurred after a 3-minute chase that began in Sugar Creek and ended at the crash scene at Old Route 39 Northwest, east of the village. Speeds were estimated to have reached 80 to 90 miles per hour, according to Sergeant Bruce Lowry. The driver of the stolen car, Nathan W. Miller of Dundee, was unconscious after suffering head trauma, says Lowry. He went to Cleveland Clinic, Akron General, by helicopter after firefighters extracted him from the crushed car. An ambulance took the 64-year-old Millersburg man to a hospital for treatment of minor injuries. Deputies were able to speak with him at the scene. Lowry said Miller failed to obey a stop sign at State Route 39 while headed north on Old Route 39. He hit the passenger side of the westbound Ford 250 at the intersection. The truck's driver's seatbelt probably saved him from more serious injuries, Lowry said. The incident had its origin in Lowry's investigation of a Tuesday morning report that an off-road vehicle had been abandoned in the 8900 block of Strasburg Boulevard Road Northwest in the Strasburg area. It was reported stolen May 15 in Holmes County. Lowry said that investigation led him to a house on West Street in Baltic to interview a woman who had been with her boyfriend on the stolen Polaris side-by-side vehicle. While there, Lowry said, he saw in the backyard a black 2014 Chevrolet Cruze bearing a stolen license plate. The car was reported to have been stolen from Beans Road near Carroll County. Lowry said the black car, driven by Miller, left the yard as the sergeant approached. Lowry pursued him briefly before losing sight of him. Later, deputies received information that Miller might have been near Park Street Pizza in Sugar Creek. A deputy saw Miller in the parking lot of Baker's IGA in Sugar Creek. Miller got in the car and fled from the deputy, Lowry said. Several other deputies were posted in the area in an attempt to get ahead of Miller, Lowry said. One was preparing to deploy tire puncturing spikes at Roy Andrews Road. The chase began at 2:08 p.m. and ended with the crash at 2:11 p.m., Lowry said. The pursuit occurred on Sugar Creek Street, Steinbray Ridge Road, and Ragersville Road, in addition to Old Route 39 Northwest, Lowry said. The case against Miller will be sent to the county prosecutor's office. Lowry said the likely charges are receiving stolen property, possession of a stolen vehicle, fleeing and eluding, driving left of center, reckless operation, and failure to obey stop signs. Lowry said Tuesday's chase complied with departmental policy. Only one deputy was following the fleeing driver, he said. The others staged in the area in an attempt to block the suspect. The incident will be reviewed by a patrol lieutenant and Sheriff Orvis Campbell, Lowry said. Vehicle pursuits inherently are dangerous, he said. They are kind of a catch-22 situation. With this situation here, you have an individual that has a history of vehicle thefts and these type of things. I do believe he's currently on community control sanctions or parole at this point in time, and he's still out doing crimes. He's an individual that needs to be off the streets of Tuscarawas County. Moving on, the next article is titled, First Town Days Still a Maybe by Nancy Molnar. In New Philadelphia, First Town Days is still a definite maybe, as are free summer concerts in Tuscarora Park. We're going to make a decision by no later than June 4, says Joe Croft, president of the First Town Days Festival Committee. It's not real promising, but at the same time, it seems like things are changing every day with respect to the restrictions and what's happening. Summer cancellations caused by an effort to slow the spread of coronavirus include a local festival and the Ohio State Fair. What we really look at is what comes from the governor between now and the 1st or 2nd of June, Croft said Friday. Once we see if he's relaxed anything at that point, then we'll meet with the mayor and the health department, the park board again, and we'll make the determination. The 43rd annual festival is scheduled for July 2 through 5 at Tuscarora Park. Croft said the go, no-go decision needs to be made a month before festivities would start. We know that if we go ahead with the festival, that there's things that we're going to have to modify this year with our schedule of activities, Croft said. Food concessions, entertainment, those people all need time to be able to prepare as well. I just think it's really important to the community to try to have something, if we can do it at all, and do it safely, he said. RTY Summer Showcase concerts also are up in the air. On Memorial Day weekend, Tuscarora Park normally would be full of music, but the season's first shows from the Dominic Greco Band and the New Philadelphia High School Jazz and Steel Drum Bands have been canceled because the groups didn't have a place to rehearse with the closing of the schools, Croft said. He continues to be optimistic and hold out hope that concerts can resume in late June or early July. Also canceled until further notice are Boardwalk Nights concerts on Wednesdays at the Tuscarora Park Gazebo. Boardwalk Nights organizer Sam Hitchcock said he will know more about the possibility of the concerts resuming on June 4. Croft said a decision about concerts will be based on recommendations from Governor Mike DeWine. We believe that we can do the concerts safely, just asking people to bring their own lawn chairs, if possible, spread out, Croft said. We'll do some things with the bleachers, provide sanitizing stations and that kind of thing. We want people to know that the season is not canceled, but we're going to have to take it a week at a time. He said it would be harder to control crowds at First Town Days than to ask the summer showcase audience to obey health rules. We just want people to know that we're trying and that whatever we do, we're going to do it within the guidelines of the governor, Croft said. We're looking forward to seeing all of you and to some great shows still this season, if at all possible, Croft said on the Summer Showcase Facebook page. Stay safe and well, and we'll keep you posted moving forward. Thanks and God bless. Well, moving on, a short article. Tuscarora County Fair schedule remains the same. The 170th annual Tuscarora's County Fair is still scheduled for September 21 through the 27th. Fair officials are monitoring the CDC guidelines and working closely with the Tuscarora's County Health Department to provide a fun experience that prioritizes the health and safety of the community. Fundraisers are being planned to help support the operation of fairgrounds due to the current financial situation. Fairgrounds and Clover Cafe rentals are now open with some alterations to the normal plans. For information, you can call 330-365-7153 or go to the website tuscountyfairgrounds.com. tuscountyfairgrounds.com. And the next article, titled Carroll County Construction Projects to Continue. Oh goody. Construction projects on State Route 9 and 39 will continue in Carroll County. Route 9 will be restricted south of Augusta for a bridge repair project. Traffic will be maintained via temporary traffic signals. The estimated completion date is June 30th. Route 39 will be restricted to one lane east of Delroy for a bridge repair project. Traffic will be maintained via temporary traffic signals. The estimated completion date, are you ready? October 31st. For information, go to ohgo.com. Well, this next article is titled Midvale Speedway to Reopen June 6th. Midvale Speedway has been given permission by the Tuscarora's County Health Department to open with fans according to its Facebook page. Opening night will be Saturday, June 6th. Midvale Speedway will be following the guidelines on social distancing and the governor's policy on non-contact sports. All 6 divisions will be running for opening night. Late models, economy modifieds, street stocks, mini trucks, compacts, and trophy stocks. Midvale will be having open practices starting this Thursday and Friday from 3 until 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8 p.m. The price is $10 per person in the pits. The grandstands will be open, but social distancing must be followed, and it is free admission. Next article. Conotton Valley Board of Education accepted the 5-year financial forecast by Jackie Humphrey. Thursday, May 21 meeting. Key action, accepted 5-year financial forecast as presented by the treasurer. Discussion at the May meeting of the Conotton Valley Board of Education, Treasurer Denise Ketchum reviewed the 5-year forecast with the board. Ketchum explained that the general property tax decrease is due to the 2 levies ending and that she had prepared for worst-case scenarios regarding projected funding decreases due to the current COVID-19 situation and Rover Pipeline tax appeal. The district is overall financially sound. Ketchum reported that she had built into the budget a 2% increase in operating expenses and provided for the operation expenses for the Rocket Center. She said that she is currently researching alternatives for a health care provider for the district, as AltCare is projected an 8% increase in insurance premiums. Superintendent Todd Herman reported that online instructions for students wrap up on Friday, May 22, and that arrangements will be made for students to drop off school property and pick up their personal items in the near future. Herman said that because plans for the 2021 school year are currently uncleared, Conotton plans to focus on improving online instruction to be prepared for any circumstances. Herman also reported that student transportation plans will have to be addressed because the current CDC guidelines are not feasible for a public school district, but a lot can change between now and the opening of the next school year. In other actions, approved expenditures totaling $705,738.08. Herd mutual fund balances reported as followed: $7,762,304.80 in Unified Bank and $1,053,744.32 in Star, Ohio. The balance of the Star Construction Fund was reported at $5,079,320.69, with $17,254,667.20 in the U.S. bank account. Approved 8.7 dock days for Gloria Guile to pay back used sick leave advance. Approved the certified employment of Grant Provance as a high school history teacher with a BA and 1-year experience for the 2020-21 school year. Approved the certified employment of Scott Miner as a high school integrated social studies teacher with a master's and 10 years experience for the 2020-21 school year. Approved the certified employment of Heather Wilson as a first grade teacher for the 2021 school year. Approved the certified employment of Diana Flickinger as a second grade teacher for the 2021 school year as a retire at 10 years at a rate of $60.38.5. Approved the classified employment of Heather Wayand as an educational aide with 2 years experience for the 2021 school year. Approved Diana Flickinger as a substitute food service director at a rate of $20 per hour on an as-needed basis for the 2020-21 school year. Approved the supplemental employment of Matt Eady as varsity boys basketball coach for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $6,414.27, pending completion of all state and local requirements. Approved the supplemental employment of Travis Siegenthaler as varsity wrestling coach for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $5,659.65, pending completion of all state and local requirements. Approved the supplemental employment of Mike Palmer as an assistant varsity football coach for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $2,829.83, pending completion of all state and local requirements. Approved the supplemental employment of Mike Angelozzi as varsity girls basketball coach for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $6,414.27, pending the completion of all state and local requirements. Approved Dave D. Donato as athletic director for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $4,900. Approved Randy Robinson as assistant athletic director for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $50 per event. Approved Stephanie Garrett as federal programs director for 2021 school year at a stipend of $1,500. Approved Stephanie Garrett as district testing coordinator for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $1,750. Approved Keith Imus as federal E-rate advisor for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $1,000. Approved Sharon Miner as LPDC chair for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $700. Approved Michelle Johnson as lead mentor for the 2021 school year at a stipend of $1,886.55. Approved the Student Accident Insurance Program underwritten by Guarantee Trust Life Insurance Company for the 2021 school year. The policy is serviced by Student Protective Agency in Mount Vernon, Ohio. Amended Resolution 2019-145 from a master's with 10 years experience to a master's with 15 years experience for the 2019-20 school year. Approved the list of graduates for the Conotton Valley class of 2020 as follows. And please forgive me if I mispronounce a name. Cody R. Basham, Andrew P. Bogner, Margaret J. Bauer, Zachary M. Breeding, David A. Broderick, Summer J. Brown, Brandon A. Caldwell, Carly R. Caldwell, Drake T. Case, Marissa Cohen, Lucy R. Cooper, Jessica W. Daughtery, Caitlin M. Dodds, Jerica Y. Irwin, Dylan W. Hambleton, Austin M. Haney, Juliette A. Humphrey, Garrick H. Imes, Seth A. Lash, Hunter R. Lewis, James R. Long, Sydney E. Lyon, Kelsey J. Manbeck, Trey A. Markwell, Montana C. McGill, Alexander J. Nicholas, Gavin D. Piles, Gabrielle V. Rice, Hunter L. Russell, Dustin T. L. Swanger, and Kaylee L. Toot. Congratulations. Next item, passed a resolution to comply with the Executive Order 2021-D. Approved a memorandum of understanding between Conotton Valley Education Association and the Conotton Valley Board of Education regarding payments of supplemental spring contracts affected by COVID-19. Approved the certified employment of Adam Miller as a high school intervention specialist with a bachelor's degree and 3 years experience for the 2021 school year. Approved the certified employment of Chris Nye as a high school math teacher with a bachelor's degree and 2 years experience for the 2021 school year. Up next, the regular meeting on Thursday, June 18th. Well, the school certainly is very busy. Our next article is Lake Park Aquatic Center to be closed for 2020 by Leonard Hayhurst, Coshocton Tribune. In Coshocton, the Lake Park Aquatic Center will be closed this summer based on considerations of finances, health, and safety related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Board of Park Commissioners met in special session Wednesday to review and discuss summer plans for the Aquatic Center. Last week, Governor Mike DeWine announced that swimming pools and aquatic centers could open on May 26th, providing they could follow the guidelines in Responsible Restart Ohio, as well as the CDC rules pertaining to aquatic venues. These guidelines set strict limits on pool capacity, cleaning routines, and rules on maintaining social distance throughout the pool deck as well as in the water. Park District staff have reviewed the limitations and outlined the modifications necessary as they relate to the specific venue of the aquatic center. Opening for 2020 would result in several changes. The maximum capacity of the facility based on pool surface area would be reduced from the current 1,700 down to 137. The play gym would need to be closed due to the inability to properly control social distancing on the stairways and walkways, as well as difficulty sanitizing touch points. The raft slide would need to be closed due to the inability to sanitize each tube between users. Additional staff would be required to maintain the stringent cleaning and sanitizing routine, as well as maintaining social distancing throughout the facility and water. Modifications would need to be made to allow for proper social distancing of employees while on break or while eating. Elimination of the self-serve aspect of the concession stand to reduce the risk of multiple patrons handling food items. Taking all these changes into consideration, updated projections were provided by Park District staff on attendance, revenue, and expenses. If opened under state mandates, the aquatic center was projected to lose more than $100,000 this season. In a press release, the Board of Parks Commissioners said it was a very difficult decision and one that was not taken lightly. While the potential financial loss was an important determining factor, the health and safety of customers and staff remains their top priority during this pandemic, the release stated. Any season passes purchased during the preseason sale in December will automatically be carried over to 2021. And now, I don't know about you, but my favorite part, Crime Reports by Nancy Molnar. In Tuscarawas County, money was reported to have been stolen from a vehicle in the 5900 block of Crooked Run Road Southwest in the New Philadelphia area on Thursday. In New Philadelphia, a man said he was jumped and assaulted at 12:29 a.m. Thursday on 4th Drive Northwest. He did not require treatment for his injuries. A Fair Avenue Northwest woman who tried to log on to a website to inquire about her federal stimulus check later learned it was a scam, she told police. She is working with the Internal Revenue Service for reimbursement and has closed her bank account. A man told police Thursday that a woman tried to run him over Tuesday in the 300 block of St. Clair Avenue Southwest. Well, in Holmes County, a 25-year-old man from Hardy Township was arrested Thursday on 3 robbery charges. A 19-year-old man from the Big Prairie area was arrested Thursday on charges of tampering with evidence, falsification, and drug possession. A 24-year-old Coshocton man was arrested Thursday on charges of domestic violence and assault. A 33-year-old Nashville man was arrested Thursday on a domestic violence charge. Domestic violence was reported Thursday from the 500 block of West Main Street in Holmesville. Assault was reported Thursday in the 3700 block of Kilbuck Township Road 55. Petty theft was reported Thursday in the 3700 block of County Road 58 in Mechanic Township. Yikes. Well, my friends, I am sad to say this concludes the reading of the Times Reporter for Wednesday, May 27th. This is PM saying please stay safe, be blessed, and make it a great day.